Hey fellow backyard boyers, Nick here. Now, this past weekend I had a booth at the Portland Custom Knife Show and I met a lot of great people. I also talked to a lot of custom knife makers and bladesmiths, as well as people who have been in the knife industry for a long time. And talking to one man in particular, he told me about several techniques and tips for the use of the knife steel. Now, I used to be a meat cutter, and so I've used a knife steel before. But I learned so much just from talking to him and watching him demonstrate how he uses a knife steel. So this is a knife steel that he gave me. And today I wanted to show you a little demonstration, kind of what he showed me. I haven't quite mastered this technique yet, but just from that time I'm a lot better at using a knife steel than I was before. I'm going to be demonstrating with this knife. It's an Old Hickory carbon steel kitchen knife. That's been sharpened on the stones, and it's pretty sharp, but it doesn't have a really fine edge yet. So as you can see, it cuts the paper pretty good. It takes a little bit of pressure to do it, but it cuts fairly nicely. So, you take the steel. The first thing that you want to do, and this is one of the things that I learned from him, is you start by actually going backwards as opposed to coming down. So you just hold the steel in front of you and you just stroke the blade backwards at about a 20-degree angle. And you want to put moderate pressure, but not really heavy, just with 2 fingers, a little bit of pressure on both sides, and just bring the knife backward. Once you've done that a few times, then you can start steeling the knife. And you just want to keep the same angle. And one of the things that really helped me was you drop the knife as opposed to trying to stroke it down like this or slice into it. You just drop the knife. And that way you can keep the same consistent angle on both sides. Put a little bit of pressure, not a whole lot. Okay, now we take our paper and it's a lot easier to cut through the paper. And now this is the thing that really blew me away that he did. So now I have my steel, I have my knife. Now watch this. Okay. So now with the paper, the edge is pretty much gone. As you can see, that kind of rolled it over. Before I would have taken an edge like this and resharpened it. But you take it back to your steel and you go backwards again. So moderate pressure. And as you do this, you can hear the sound start to change. Once it's changed, you can take a look at the edge and you can actually see that, the edge is looking sharper. It doesn't reflect a lot of light back. So I'm just going to do that a little bit more, and then I'm going to steel it. I'm also putting my thumb on this side so that if I come down on the downstroke, I'm less likely to slice my thumb. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to drop it, though my old habits kind of come in every once in a while. There it is. Now with a piece of paper, we've got that edge right back. Now this won't work for a truly dull edge, but an edge that's been rounded off with use. You can extend the life of your blade if you hone it and steel it as opposed to just resharpening it every time it gets dull. But here it is. Here's the knife steel. Just some things that I picked up at the show. Wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.